That's good. That's good. It's a good sign. Phone start buzzing when you go live. That's a good sign. I'm good to go. Let me check the audio real quick. Test, 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 testing. All right, so that was all I needed to hear. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You two what? All right, let's clap it up. All right, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah Baraka Thumb to the Akim. Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwathium. You understand? We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. If it is not under commanding General Yohana, it is not the truth. You understand? We are not affiliated with any other Christian organizations, Muslim mosques, Hindu temples, any other, religious institution on the planet. We stand alone in this fight since 1969, bringing out the truth of the Bible. And that truth is that the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews, and that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? So we're going to get right into the topic. Today's topic, this is the ISUPK Eastern Shores Wednesday law class, dealing with keeping the laws of the Most High. The Lord's chosen people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You understand? That's what the Bible says. It says that the Lord's chosen people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And we can thank our oppressor for that lack of knowledge. The Lord's chosen people were brought over here in slave ships. You understand? They were colonized, and our identities stripped away from us to the point where we don't even know who we are. We were told that there's some other people who are occupying the so-called land of Israel, right? We've been told that those are the real, the real children of the promise. When you get into the Bible and you break down who the children of Israel were, the covenant that the Most High made with our forefathers, and get into what would happen to us if we didn't obey our God, the conditions that would, come up, fall on us and overtake us. Those details and characteristics fit one people, right? The Bible talks about the children of Israel being discontinued from their heritage. Now there's only but so many people on this planet, in terms of nations, who don't know what nation they belong to. You understand? You look at blacks in America today, you ask them, what's your nationality? They think they're American. Well, that's kind of not really accurate. Or they said they're African American. Like that's not accurate either. Being African American, you're being those are two continents that are named after Europeans. You understand? So that is not your nationality. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans come from the 12 tribes of Israel. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? And with that identity comes a culture, comes a lifestyle, comes, a way to be, because you are these people. You understand? That's what we got to deal with. That's what we got to wake up to. That's what we've got to accept. Because outside of accepting who we are and what we're supposed to do about that, all the hell that our communities go through, All of the hell that we go through in the ghettos, all the hell that we go through in the barrios, all the hell that we go through on the reservations, all the hell that the Lord's chosen people go through all across the globe, we'll remain in that hell. We'll remain in those conditions. The only way out of those conditions is to comply with the expectations of the Most High. But again, we've been deceived. We don't even know that we're the Lord's chosen people. So we don't even know that we're supposed to be obeying him. Not to mention, we have this terrible philosophy coming up out of the Christian church where we don't have to do, where they teach that the Most High's laws and expectations are done away with. So there's no expectation, there's no standard, there's no criteria for our conduct. So we could just run around the earth being as wicked as we want to be, adopting all kinds of philosophies and doctrines and customs and cultures and what they call it? Whoring, you understand, against the Most High, right? So we got to get back to the law, statutes, and commandments. We got to get back to doing what the Lord said to do. We got to get back to not doing what he said don't do, which again brings me to my topic. Trying to keep up with the Joneses called America, we find ourselves in a sad state of, what should I say, instability, completely unstable in what we do, completely ungrounded, completely just flexible and fluid, you know what I'm saying, about our lifestyles. And again, you can attribute a lot of it to, the oppression that we've suffered, over the past 400 years here in America, the different customs and traditions that we find ourselves subscribing to and participating in, not knowing that it goes against the God of the Bible, not knowing that its origins are rooted in the worship of some other silly God or some other, silly, thing or object that, people in the past, heathens more specifically, things that they worshiped and they practiced. You understand? So again, we're going to get into the topic. The topic says that we must stop our double-minded ways. If you ask any Black, Hispanic, or Native American, if they believe in God or if they love God, everybody says yes. You understand? Damn, you go to a damn stadium and, show of hands, who loves God? I mean, damn, everybody's hands will be up. You understand? Be raising the damn roof. But then you try to pair that with the conduct that's supposed to come with that love, with that allegiance, with that loyalty, with that, arrangement, with that agreement, with that covenant. I mean, you're going to find that the two don't add up. What people say out of their mouths and then what they do is oftentimes contradictory. You understand? And then the ISUPK on the command of General Yohana, we're teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that there is a very explicit conduct that the Most High demands from his people, man. The book of Deuteronomy says that the Lord's chosen people are holy. You understand? I'm paraphrasing. Deuteronomy, I believe, 7:6, that we are a holy people. We're supposed to be separate. We're supposed to be different from the other nations. We're not supposed to act just like them, talk just like them, eat just like them. You understand? Get high just like them, have the illicit, intercourse just like them, worship all kinds of other, objects and creations like them. We're supposed to be different. We're supposed to sit those things out. You understand? And again, this topic is so relevant because just last night, a lot of our people, man, went out on the town. You understand? Over here on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, it was damn raining. It was cold and raining. Do you think that prevented people from going out and celebrating the so-called holiday called Halloween? Huh? You think that slowed anything down? Nope. We're gonna get into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Let's get the book of James, chapter 1, verse 8, if I could. Just real quick.
Got it.
Shalom, Lord Christ. Shalom, Lord Christ, Officer Quora. And anybody else tuning in online, man, I posted the link in the chat, man, for you to get your get credit for your attendance, man. Do your 90 days. You understand? Get that Hebrew name. Come up out of this world ASAP. You understand? You got that, warrior? Go ahead. Let's hear that.
James chapter 1, verse 8. A double-minded man.
A what?
A double-minded man.
A who?
A double-minded man.
A double-minded man. There are individuals who are double-minded. You understand? What does it mean to be double-minded? I'm a one.
To have like contradictions with what you believe.
Yeah, to have sometimes it's contradictions, sometimes it's not contradictions, but it's like believing multiple things. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a divergence. You understand? Like I used the example earlier. Do you love God? Yeah, I love God. Will you do what he says? Not so much. You get what I'm saying? Like that's like, being damn watching the NFL and you rooting for 6 or 7 different teams. You know what I'm saying? You rooting for 2 teams. Who the hell you gonna root for? Both them teams make it to the Super Bowl. Do you see the dilemma? Double-mindedness. It's like where you're dabbling in this and you're dabbling in that, and it's just it does not. Can you imagine that being double-minded could lead to a state of confusion?
That makes sense.
You understand? Like, think about America, man. America has, demonstrated a very pathetic double-mindedness about what the hell a woman is and what the hell a man is. Right?
Right.
Yeah, a woman used to be a woman with these physical attributes. And a man used to be a guy with male physical attributes, right? And now this land has double-minded that whole thing. They say, okay, it's not just about what your physical attributes that you're born with. It's what physical attributes you take off and then put on, and it's how you dress. It's not even that. It's what you identify as. It's just what you say you are. You are.
Now people can change teams.
Say that again.
Now people can change.
Yeah. Now people can change teams. People could be a him. What do you identify as? A him, her, he, she, they, them. Damn, you get what I'm saying? Like, wow. What does the Bible say about double-mindedness? Read that again from the beginning and keep going.
James chapter 1, verse 8. A double-minded man.
A double-minded man. Go ahead.
Is unstable.
Is what?
Is unstable.
Is what?
Unstable.
Unstable. Are you kidding me? The Bible says that being double-minded it creates instability. Now you look at the condition of our people right now. You look at the condition of our people, man. Our people are in a state of instability. You look at our homes. You understand? Our family structures. Complete disarray. Our brothers are being effeminized. Our sisters are being, masculinized, right? And it's tearing the damn household up. The children aren't being raised with 2 parents. You understand? That nurturing mother and that strong, leader of a father. And it's causing instability in the household, right? So these are the consequences of being double-minded, right? The Bible says that, there's supposed to be order. You understand? God is about order. Everything that he expects us to do and commands us to do is all order-oriented. It's to eliminate the confusion. It's to eliminate the instability. But when we do away with his law, well, now you got a whole bunch of other ideas and philosophies that creep in, that pull you this way, that pull you that way. You understand? That give you permission to do this that's wicked, that give you permission to do this other wicked act, and it just creates instability. Read that again from the top.
James chapter 1, verse 8.
Go ahead.
A double-minded man is unstable
Go
in
ahead.
all of his ways.
And some,
All,
a few.
all.
Listen, man, a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways, man. You're not going to be worth a damn if you don't have anything, you know what I'm saying, to stand on. If you don't have anything sound, if you just flip-flopping and, you know, you just going with whatever the popular trend is, you're going to be unstable about a lot more than just your gender. You understand? You're going to be unstable about a lot more than, you know, order in your house. You're going to be unstable about a lot more things than, you know, whether or not you should get high or be a damn drunk or be a murderer. Like, these are the things that we got to wake up to, man. We got to wake up to the reality that we are absolutely unstable because we don't have that sound thing to stand on. We've been taught that sound thing that we're supposed to stand on is done away with. You understand? Those sound principles that are supposed to shape and influence all the decisions that we make. We've been taught that that thing we should reject. and we've reaped the consequences of that. You understand? Salakia. You read that. We're going to drop that. Let me get the book of Isaiah. No, actually, let me get Matthew's chapter 6, verse 24, if I could.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 24.
Read.
No man can serve two masters.
Can do what?
Serve two masters.
Can do what?
Serve two masters.
Listen, no man can serve two masters, man. We sit here in America, and America demands us serve them. They demand us serve their principles, their, values. You understand? The rudiments of their foundations. Greed, war. You understand? That violence, that thief, that theft, the R word. You understand? Like, America stands on those principles. And we find ourselves, we can't serve, God and America. Keep reading.
For either he will hate the one.
He will what?
Hate the one.
Go ahead.
And love the other.
You can't serve both. You get what I'm saying? You can't serve God and, adopt the lifestyles and the customs of heathens that the Most High hates. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't do both. Now, if you love God and you serve God, then you're going to do what he says, and you're not going to do what the heathens do. You're going to hate what the heathens do. You get what I'm saying? You can't do both. Keep reading.
And or else he will hold to the one.
He'll do what?
Hold to the one.
Go ahead.
And despise the other.
And despise the other. You're going to hold on to one and despise the other. You're going to love the one. You're going to hate the other. We sit here in America and we've been taught that this is a melting pot, right? This is a melting pot, fully integrated, where everybody could just be whatever they want to be. You understand? Chinaman could be a damn, a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Damn Muslim could be a damn Buddhist. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody could. Damn Rastafarians are they practice freaking damn near Hinduism, but they think they're Christian. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just these weird combinations that really, they're just unstable. Right? They're just full of instability and confusion, man. Keep reading.
Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
You can't serve God and mammon. Hell, you can't serve God and anything else. You get that? You either serving God or nothing at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, anything else that the children of Israel are worshiping or celebrating or serving that's not the Most High, that's contrary to the Most High, that's different from the Most High, that's an abomination, man. You understand? We're doing ourselves a terrible disservice by being freaking open-minded, huh? Ain't that the buzzword nowadays? Ain't that what they want everybody to be, open-minded? They think, you know what I'm saying? Like they think that the ISUPK is so closed-minded. And you know, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, there's nothing but death inside of open-mindedness. There's nothing but confusion and chaos and instability and open-mindedness. In the ISUPK, we will teach you to be closed-minded. We will teach you to close your mind to all the other doctrines and philosophies and all the things that, all the lies and deceit that you were taught and told, and you know, the gods that you were our ancestors were forced to worship. You understand? Under the crack of a whip or the punishment of death. Like we will learn to turn back to the Most High and close our mind to everything else. You understand? To absolutely reject everything that is, that deviates from the way of the Most High. Christ talked about the entering in, at the straight gate, that real tight, narrow, constricted gate. And it's a very narrow path to get there. But it says, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go in. A lot of people gonna go and follow their hearts. Ain't that the other one? Just follow your heart. You know how dumb your heart is? You understand? And your heart ain't like damn, your heart don't really make you make decisions. You understand that? Your heart pumps blood. The heart, when the Bible talking about your thoughts, your decision making, you go and follow your decision making and all of your stupidity, and then all of your carnality, and then all of your weakness, and then all of your selfishness, and then all of your lust. Damn, you're going to be all over the place. I could tell you from experience, I've been all over the place. You understand? I've been probably every which way that you shouldn't, following my heart, just doing what I wanted to do, doing whatever felt good to me. And that's double-mindedness, triple-mindedness, quadruple-mindedness. That's not sound-mindedness. The Bible says that the heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? We've been taught to follow our heart. We've been taught to follow that desperately wicked thing that's going to feel this way one day and feel another way the next day. And then a different way the day after that. And then maybe back to the day before. You get what I'm saying? Just all over it. That's the instability that it's talking about. But do the Most High's laws, expectations, his law, statutes, and commandments, do those change? Whether or not I can eat pork today, does that change? Does it matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? Does it matter if it's a leap year? Does it matter if it's damn daylight savings time? You understand? That's single-mindedness. That's sound-mindedness. That's a straight gate. Can we worship other gods? Huh? Can we worship, the God of the Greeks, the gods of the Romans? Huh? Can we worship the damn God of the Celtics? But what about if it's October, and it's fall and everybody else is doing it? Can we do it? Do you see where you start to get a little stable? You start to know a few things. You understand? You start to kind of not be so easily moved and swayed and manipulated and beguiled and damn hustled. You understand? And finessed and gamed. When you know you can do this, you can't do that. That's what we're missing in our community right now. That's the very thing, the very solution to all of our problems is right there. Get rid of the double-mindedness. Get rid of the, only doing things you feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? And not doing things that you don't feel like. Get rid of that. Find out what you're supposed to do according to the God of this Bible, man. under the priests and prophets in the ISUPK under command of General Yohana. That's our only hope, man. That's the only place that you're going to find the sound doctrine that'll give us that one-mindedness to where we can walk with stability. We can go day in and day out without swaying to the left, swaying to the right. You understand? Like some damn, TikTok trend. That's no way to live. That's no way to lead people. You understand? Men confused about their gender. You understand? Got a whole damn face of hair, all the, all the male parts, but you damn putting on a damn wig and lipstick and you're a woman. That's insanity. That is instability. But we're going to tie it into this. We'll tie it back into this damn wild ass holiday. You got that article I sent you, basically that just breaking down what Halloween even is. You understand? Go ahead if you don't mind.
Yeah, the Halloween.
What are you reading? What's the site?
The origins of Halloween.
Do you see what site that came from?
Blogs.lock.gov.
Yeah, that come from the Congress, the
Library of Congress.
The Library of Congress. You see it on there? Yeah, that's where it comes from. But what is Halloween? Go ahead.
Carving pumpkins, trick-or-treating, and wearing scary costumes are some of the time-honored traditions of Halloween.
Yeah, that's what Halloween is, right? Everybody familiar with it. The pumpkins, the skeletons, the spider webs, right? The costumes, the trick-or-treat, right? The candy, the bonfires. Go ahead.
Yeah. The Halloween holiday has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, a pagan religious celebration to welcome the harvest at the end of the summer, when people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts.
Listen, man. Everybody who celebrated Halloween last night, everybody that put on a damn costume and went out trick-or-treating, you understand, or handing out candy, or you went to the damn parties, the Halloween parties, you just participated in a pagan Celtic religious tradition. Like you're a damn Celtic. You understand? You're a Celtic. Depends, either way you want to say it. Now, is that Israelite culture? Is that supposed to be Israelite customs to go and worship participate in the religious practices of pagan, Celtics? Then what the hell are we doing? Huh? Don't we love God? Don't everybody love God? Let me get the book of wait, I didn't put that one in here. I believe it's the book of Leviticus. Give me 1 second. Salakia. Actually, let me get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25, verse 6. Let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25 and verse 6.
Got it.
You got it? Let's hear it.
Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 6.
Go ahead.
And go not after other gods.
Do what?
Go not after other gods.
One more time.
And go not after the other gods.
It says, go not after other gods. Go not after other gods. You think the Celtics were worshiping God? Huh? With this festival? Huh? You think they were worshiping the God of this Bible? What did Jeremiah say again?
And go not after the other gods.
And go not after other gods. So we got a little bit of a contradiction here, don't we? How can we serve the God of the Bible who says go not after other gods and then turn around and dress up in some silly costumes and go participate in the customs of the pagan Celtics? Do you see the double-mindedness? How can you think that you're honoring the God of this Bible when you're doing what he said not to do? You're double-minded. You think you can serve two masters. You think you can serve the God of the Bible and serve the pagan gods. You understand? The Celtic pagan gods that will assure them a bountiful harvest. You understand? And you know the costumes and things to ward off the ghosts, because the Bible certainly tells us all about being afraid of ghosts and needing to wear costumes to ward them off. Do you see how these lifestyles are different? You can't live both lifestyles. You can't live a lifestyle where you're not going after other gods and live a lifestyle where you're going to celebrate whatever God your oppressor celebrates whenever he celebrates it. Double-mindedness. It just leads to instability. We got a problem, Houston. We got a problem, Israel. We gotta man up and realize that the double-mindedness, being like the world, being like the oppressor, it goes against the God of the Bible. Let me get the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 21. We're gonna get a little bit deep. You know, our classes, you know, they're only about an hour long, but we're gonna try to touch on right much, give you some food for thought. You got that, warrior? Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 21.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech.
Read that one more time.
And thou shalt not let any of the seed.
What does it mean by thy seed? Thou shalt not let any of thy seed. Who is thy seed? I'm a one.
People.
You're not wrong, but there's a better way to phrase it. Your seed. I'll give you a hint. You are my seed. What is someone's seed?
Their child.
There you go. Give yourself a hand. So what is it saying about your seed? Don't do what with your child?
Do not let the seed pass through the fire.
Do not let your seed pass through the fire. Go ahead.
To Molech.
To what?
To Molech.
To what?
To Molech.
To Molech, man. Don't let your child pass through the fire to Molech. Now, here's a good question for you. Do you know what Molech is? La. Well, damn. If only there was a class that could teach us what Molech is. Hey, welcome to the ISUPK. We use something called the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. You understand? And we're going to look up what Molech is. All right. I'm going to give it to you, warrior. You can go ahead and read. You know how to use a dictionary, don't you? All right. You're going to find Molech. Let me know when you got it. If you got any questions online, just type them in the chat. You understand? This is class. You can raise your hand. I guess typing in the chat is the equivalent of raising your hand and asking your questions. You understand? You got it, warrior?
Got it.
Khan, go ahead and read that nice and strong, Baba Kasha.
Molech. Heathen god.
What?
Worship.
What?
Heathen god.
The what?
Heathen god.
The what?
Heathen god.
Molech is a heathen god. You could stop there if you want. And this says, the scripture said, don't let your seed pass through the fire to Molech. You understand? We're not supposed to let our seed pass through no fire to Molech. What is that, pass through the fire to Molech? Keep reading.
Worship especially by Ammonites.
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 So it's a heathen god that's worshipped by the Ammonites. And what does it involve?
By sacrifice of children.
By what?
By sacrifice of children.
By what?
By sacrifice of children.
Molech is a heathen god that deals with, you know, that the Ammonites would, you know, the tradition or the practice or the custom is to sacrifice your children. So Molech is like a large, imagine a big bull shaped furnace that everybody worships. And these heathens were so disgusting. What they would do is they would throw their children into this furnace in the hopes that Molech, the god, would bless them, would protect them, would give them a certain harvest, would somehow, spare them, or, give them some type of, benefit. That's the practice. You know who else started doing this? Now it's a tradition that's the Ammonites, typically do. You know who else started doing this? Amawan?
The Israelites.
You got that right. Give yourself another hand. The Lord's chosen people, instead of just serving the God of the Bible, having no other gods before him, we go and start worshiping some ridiculous god called Molech. And to worship this God, we got to take our children, our precious children. I don't know if any of y'all have children, but imagine taking your child and throwing your child into a furnace to burn alive so that you can have some sort of, benefit. So that you understand, like, that's wicked and disgusting. But there's a reason why I bring up Molech and sending your child into the damn furnace. I'll take that back, about the water for that. There's a reason why I'm bringing that up, because what's some of the Halloween tradition? What's some of the Halloween, customs? Well, what do they do? What do parents do with their children? One.
They send them trick or treating.
They do what?
They send them trick or treating.
Send them trick or treating. Some send their kids. Some take their kids. Now, how can we attribute that? How can we compare going trick or treating to throwing your kid in a furnace? What's the comparison? What's the similarity? What's the similarity? What happens if you throw your child into a furnace? What happens to them?
They burn.
They burn. Do they live? They die. They are unalived. Excuse me, TikTok. They are unalived. What happens on Halloween? What happens on Halloween night? What happens to children? Anybody know? What is very what is very likely to happen? Like what is completely within the realm of possibility, things that could happen to a child on Halloween night? Amawan,
Kidnapping.
You think a child gets kidnapped on Halloween? Salakia. You think a child gets kidnapped on Halloween? What else?
Murder.
You think a child could get murdered? Salakia, or unalived? Sorry, TikTok. Bear with me. Unalived. In so many ways. The Bible, think about, just for time's sake, think about predators, man. Think about child predators, man. Think about child predators that sit in these houses and get so excited that one night a year, they're not going to have to go to the damn playground with binoculars. You understand? They're not going to have to go and sneak peeks at the kids. Their parents are going to bring them to the freaking doorstep. The children's parents are going to line them up, and there will be child after child after child after child after child put in direct contact with a child predator. What do you think, the parents don't know this? Huh? You think the parents aren't aware of the existence of child predators? So surely they're not going to go trick-or-treating, right? Surely they're not going to go walk their children around to the strangers, are they? Well, hell, think about it. What they say? That it's kind of like an old adage, I guess, where they say, parents teach your children not to take candy from
strangers.
Don't take candy from strangers. If a stranger gives you candy, what do?
Yo, stranger danger.
Stranger danger, stranger danger. Call for help. This is an alarm. This is a problem. This ain't good. Except one night a year, I want my child to go and take as much candy from as many strangers as possible. Anybody see the double-mindedness?
It's unstable.
That is absolutely unstable, man. That is dangerous. You are what you rolling the damn dice that a predator's not going to snatch your child on Halloween? Well, it's just worth the dice roll, huh? You just willing to roll the dice about it. That's unacceptable, man. As Israelites, we're supposed to be wiser than that. You understand? We are not supposed to willingly put our children in harm's way. You understand? Not, so you talk about the predators, damn, we're not talking about, how the adults go and get hammered at the Halloween parties with the costumes, right? Go and get all drunk as they can and high out of their mind, and they're driving cars in these neighborhoods that you're letting your child walk through. Huh? Your child is a damn pedestrian for 2-3 hours Halloween night. You understand? With more drunk drivers on the road than a little bit. The statistics will tell you, man. This is like crime. Hell, think about crime. Like crime spikes during Halloween. On Halloween night every year, it is without question, it is going to happen. If you do that FanDuel stuff, if you do that, what's the other one? DraftKings, they should do like some type of betting thing about how high the crime rate's going to spike on Halloween, or if it's going to spike. And it'd be a sure damn bet that if you want to put some money on whether or not crime is going to spike on Halloween night, that's easy cash. You're going to win. It does it every year without fail. You know why? Because the whole damn thing is rooted in mischief, huh? And just silly, carnal, childish, reckless behavior. Children getting all the candy, getting damn pillowcases full of candy. Is that healthy for a child? Is it healthy for a child to have a whole bucket of candy in one night? You're sacrificing your child when you do these things. You send them out into the public where crime rates are spiking. There will be crime committed, property crime. You understand? It's these are statistics. These are things that are statistics. You can look them up. We ain't got time for it right now. And damn, what about the promiscuity? Now they've kind of turned the Halloween costume thing into, now they got the nerve to glorify inappropriate, mature, you know what I'm saying, attire. Women, hell, and girls with the most whorish outfits and costumes that they sell at a Halloween party or Halloween town, you know what I'm saying, or Party World, whatever. What do they call it? What's the one? Party City? You know what I'm saying? They go get the most promiscuous outfits. What the hell is the point of the sexy nurse outfit for Halloween? What is that about? We got to do better, man. We can do better. Not only can we do better, we have to do better. You understand? Now again, we're not shaming our brothers and sisters that have, just continued the traditions that were handed down to them. But we are here to wake our people up to maybe think twice about that. Think about how what you teach your child and what you want for your child, you might be kind of giving them a mixed message on Halloween and therefore teaching them to be double-minded, which leads to what? Amawan?
Instability.
Man, give yourself a strong hand for that. Instability. We teach our children to be unstable when we go worship this God and that God and this God and that God. We teach them that damn Santa Claus comes down the chimney. You know what I'm saying? You leave him some cookies. He gives you some gifts. You understand? The Easter Bunny lays the eggs. It's got candy in it. You know what I mean? You just got to go find all the eggs. Like, we are teaching our children. We're raising unstable people like that. When there's a stable culture, there's a stable lifestyle where our children will reject candy from strangers every day. You know what I'm saying? Especially Halloween. Your kids go to school. The school is going to force Halloween on your child, and your child will reject it. And no, thank you. Salakia.
They're doing a trunk or treat at Princess Anne Elementary.
I'm surprised. That's sarcasm. They're gonna do trunk or treat. What, you don't think predators have cars? You don't think a predator has a driver's license? It's sad, man. It's sad. Our only hope is in the ISUPK and the Commander General Yohana, who's turning us back to serving the God of the Bible, man. Keeping his law, statutes, and commandments so that he'll end this captivity, so that he'll end this oppression. You understand? Christ will return, and all of this chaos and all this confusion will be ended. It'll be over. You understand? Oh Lord, it's like one other piece. The witches and the warlocks, some of the costumes, like these are things. What does the Bible say about like witches? Is a witch a popular Halloween costume? The damn pointy hat, huh? The broom. Is a witch not like one of the most popular Halloween costumes? Do we know what the Bible says about witches? Witchcraft. The Bible says, I suffer not a witch to live. God ain't about no witchcraft. God hates that garbage. We love God, but we'll let our daughter dress up as a witch. It's cute. No, it's not. You understand? It angers the Most High. Salaki, I need you to go back to Jeremiah 25. And we're not going to go back to it. The rest of that verse talks. We'll go back to it real quick, Baba Kasha.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 6.
Go ahead.
And go not after other gods to serve them.
Don't go after other gods to serve them, man. Go ahead.
And to worship them.
And worshiping those other gods, putting on those damn costumes, doing the damn bonfires, going door to door. You understand? Keep reading.
And provoke me not to anger.
And do what?
And provoke me not to anger.
And do what?
And provoke me not to anger.
And provoke the Lord not to anger, man. We piss God off when we go and celebrate Halloween, man. You get what I'm like? He's like, what the hell are my children doing? What are you doing? I told you not to do that. I told you to not worship the gods of the heathens, man. I told you not to take on their customs. I told you to only worship me. I told you to be different than them fools, man. And you running around acting just like them, dressing just like them, doing what they do. Ooh, as a parent, boy, you got to understand. And then not only do you do it, but you have the damn so-called time of your life doing it. You are just as happy as can be worshiping, some damn Celtic tradition or custom. You just as happy as you could be. Halloween, the happiest time of your damn life. Adults. You would think this is a child thing, like a thing that children do, that children would invest in. You know how many adults dress up in costumes and go do this garbage? Listen, we pissed the Lord off with that nonsense. Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and 11. Salakia.
Got it.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11.
Read.
When I was a child.
When what?
When I was a child.
We were all child, right? We were all children. We all go through it, right? We all got to grow the hell up. Keep reading.
I spake as a child.
What'd you do?
I spake as a child.
Keep reading.
I understood as a child.
Keep reading.
I thought as a child.
Listen, when we were children, we had a certain way of talking, thinking, doing things. You know, you're just a child. A toddler will crawl on the floor and pick up a damn bug and eat it. Huh? Am I lying? A child will put a rock in its mouth, a coin, a penny. You know what I mean? Just a child is terrible at decision making, which is why it's so important that we have sound-minded parents to do what? Tell that child what? Eat whatever you want? Put whatever you want in your mouth? Huh? Stick this in that socket on the wall? No, you need a parent say, hey, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Keep reading.
But when I became a man.
When you did what?
When I became a man. When I became a man.
Became a man. You grew up. You sisters grow up. You brothers grow up. At some point, you kind of grow up. And then what do you do when you grow up?
I put away childish things.
You do what?
I put away childish things.
You keep wearing costumes?
Put away.
You keep going trick-or-treating?
Put away.
You keep going to the Halloween parties?
Put away.
You put that stuff away. Keep reading.
Verse 12. For now we see through
Salakia, right there. That's so like there's a time where you know children will do children things. What the hell do adults got? What sense does it make for an adult to do this? Huh? Like just to give it some contrast, I don't see adults doing Easter egg hunts. I don't see adults running around looking for eggs for Easter. No, that's for the kids. They let the kids do it. They'll hide the eggs and let the kids go find them. What the hell is up with this Halloween stuff? Why are you dressed up like a fairy? Huh? Why are you dressed up like the so-called devil? You got the damn red, the red paint and the horns and the pitchfork and the tail. Why are you dressed like that, sir or ma'am? You are you're extremely double-minded. You don't want to put away childish things. So you'll force it on to your children. And you'll feed your children to a very wicked, terrible world for your pleasure, for your gain. Oh, they're out of your hair for a few hours. Listen, we got to do better, man. We got to love our children. We got to love our children. We got to do right by them, man. We can't go and just, play with everybody. We can't go and play with all the heathens and do the things that they do. You understand? Let me get the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 4. And we'll get on out of here. I had most of my scriptures tonight. Make sure if y'all tuning in online, y'all, hit that attendance, man.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
Go ahead.
And I heard another voice from heaven.
From where?
From heaven.
From where?
From heaven.
Oh boy, a voice from heaven. You better listen to a voice from heaven, man. You better, if a voice come from heaven and say some things, you better hearken diligently. You better open them ears and you better do whatever the hell it tells you to do. It be in your best interest. Keep reading.
Saying, come out of her.
Do what?
Come out of her.
Do what?
Come out of her.
It says come out of her. Come out of her, man. What is it talking about? Come out of her. What is it talking about? A woman giving birth to a baby, telling that baby to come out of her? Salakia. Amawar.
The world.
Give yourself another hand, brother. Come out of this world. Not like don't go to damn that psychopath, that billionaire that shoots rockets, and takes people up into outer space. That's not what it's talking about, coming out of the world. What is it, Bezos? Is that his name, Jeff Bezos? Who's the guy with the rockets? With the spaceships? Bezos? I don't know. One of them rich, oppressors. You know what I'm saying? It's not talking about leaving the planet. It is talking about withdrawing your allegiance. You understand? Withdrawing your loyalty, withdrawing your participation in the things that they do. You understand? That go against the Most High. That's exact. Elon Musk, the water warrior on TikTok. Definitely Elon Musk. That's that sucker. He'll be just like them billionaires on that damn submarine real soon. Don't y'all worry. You understand? You keep it up. But yeah, we gotta stop doing the things that the world does. The Bible says friendship with the world is enmity with the Most High, man. Trying to be friends and buddies with the world and doing all the wicked garbage that they do and subscribing to their stupid, insane doctrines and ideologies and philosophies, the crystals and this, the astrology and the numerology and the horoscopes and, the damn tarot cards and, man, you name it. All the chakras and all this nonsense. All the holidays that they celebrate. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, damn Valentine's Day, 4th of July. We have to stay out of that. Let the heathens do whatever the hell they want to do. Let them rock out. Let them go all out. Let them, burn their damn house down with the damn Christmas tree, and the damn Christmas lights, right? All the Halloween decorations. Let them destroy themselves. Let their children go and be statistics for Halloween. We got to come out of her. Keep reading.
My people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Don't we know that what they're doing is a sin for us to do? You understand? It's a sin for us to do that. Now, think about it like this. This is about the best analogy I could get. If a dog has to poop, where can it poop? Outside where? Can it poop on the sidewalk?
On the grass.
Can it poop on the sidewalk?
But it can.
Can a dog poop on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
What if people see it? They get mad. Is it allowed? Is the dog going to jail? No. Why not? Because it's a dog. Can you go poop on a sidewalk in front of everybody and they see it and nothing happened to you? There's a difference, ain't it? That's how the Lord views it. Let the heathens do whatever the hell they want to do. But you, the Lord's chosen people, his special people, oh, no. You're going to behave differently. You should. It's in your best interest to not send your kids out for Halloween. You understand? Go take your damn kid trick-or-treating and now you're at the damn dentist trying to get braces. Trying to get damn root canals and fillings because your kid just ate 8 pounds of candy, 8 pounds of Jolly Ranchers and Skittles. We can do better, man. And you can learn to do better under Commanding General Yohana, man. And the ISUPK, get in touch with the camp that's nearest you, man. Go online, isupk.com. Tap in wherever you can, man. It is imperative that you do it now. It's high time that we turn back to the Most High. That turning back to the Most High fixes our community, man. It protects us from the dangers and the trouble of this world. Read that last part and then we out of here.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
That we what?
Receive not of her plagues.
That we what?
Receive not of her plagues.
So our kids don't be a statistic. Kid hit by a damn drunk driver trick-or-treating. You understand? Kid shot up at a Halloween party. You understand? Damn diabetes. Look, good night. Diabetes ain't a thing in our community. Huh? Diabetes ain't real? Huh? Come on, man. So yeah, man, this is just a glimpse of, the wisdom that the Bible has for its, for the Lord's chosen people that's being, spread throughout the earth, you understand, through the priests and prophets of the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, man. So we'll be back next week, 5 o'clock sharp here on the Eastern Shore. Make sure you tune in to class tonight, you understand. ISUPK online classes will be airing at 7. And America on Fire, Commander General Yohana, breaking it down, at 9 o'clock. We got the Passover coming up April 20th. How could I forget? Durham, North Carolina. If you're hearing it here for the first time, Get your affairs in order. Talk to the camp leader nearest you. You understand? Make sure you get, make sure you're there. If you black, every black, Hispanic, and Native American needs to be in that building. This could be the last Passover. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? World War III is happening right now. I don't know if you watch the news or anything, but we ain't got much time. It's high time, man. So, hell, this might be the last one. Be a part of it. You understand? So with that, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatham to the Akim, Yahweh Shemar Alatham Bahashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwathim. Shalom, Israel.